Why, hello there. My name's Professor Hemlock, but most people call me the Pokemon Professor. But before we begin, are you a boy or a girl? The starter Pokemon you choose at the beginning of every single Pokemon game turns out to be your very best friend. They are with you from your very first battle, all the way until the first time you enter the Pokemon Hall of Fame. They are with you every step of the way, in every wild encounter, and every gym battle. They are the Pokemon you build your first team around. They are your rock, your blood, and your soulmate. So choosing the right starter is very important. Chances are you've already played through the Kanto region multiple times and have chosen each starter at least once in your multiple playthroughs. I can't change nostalgia. I can help you recognize it and look past it so you can figure out what starter you should really choose. Everyone knows the Kanto starters by heart. Just look at them. Oh, they're so cute and epic. We have the grass starter, Bulbasaur, the water starter, Squirtle, and the fire starter, Charmander. God, I love every single one of these starters. I just want to choose them all. But I can't though. That was bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If we look at the base stats for these three Pokemon, we see that Bulbasaur takes an early lead with the highest combined base stat. Squirtle comes in a second, and Charmander, you suck. Well, that's it. That's the video. Man, this YouTube stuff is easy. Chalk it up in the win column. Go Bulbasaur. That's my boy. Man, done. Alright, so the combined base stat really isn't everything. Besides, we still have to look at the other evolutions anyway, so let's dive right in. For the middle evolutions, it's all tied up. Everyone has a combined base stat of 405. We can see that Wartortle is gaining some bulk with its defense and special defense stat soaring past its other stats. Ivysaur has a nice special attack and special defense. While Charmeleon is a glass cannon, in the sense that it's faster and has a nice special attack. It'll hit fast and hard, but won't stay in very long. Well, it looks pretty even, each with their own strength and their weakness, and it's really all about how you like to play so far. You know, if you want that bulk, probably going to start with that Squirtle. But if you want that glass cannon, get in there fast, boom! Charmeleon might be your boy. It's time for the final evolution. This is going to showcase their true power, so let's have a look. Oh, jeez. As you can see, Charizard has the highest combined base stat. Maybe Charmander doesn't suck so badly after all. Charizard definitely keeps the glass cannon mentality with its high speed and high special attack. Blastoise is looking pretty well rounded. It has high defenses and special defense, while its attack and special attack look pretty equal. Blastoise makes for a pretty solid mixed attacker. And Venusaur is a mixed bag. It's very kind of middle of the road. Decent defenses and decent attack, and that speed? Whoa! This thing outspeeds Blastoise? I mean, I get it. Blastoise can't be the fastest thing. It has a big shell on its back and two big cannons jutting right out of it. But come on! Venusaur has a freaking tree growing out of its spine. Now with that fun fact out of the way, We clearly see that Charizard looks the best on paper, but Pokemon is so much deeper than just stats. We have to look at usability. We have to look at the Kanto region. If we look at the 8 gyms in Kanto, we clearly see that Charmander in his evolved forms will have trouble, if not trained properly. We see our fire starter is only strong against 1 gym and weak to 3 out of the 8 gyms found in Kanto, 2 of which are the first 2 gyms of the game. You can't rely on Charmander early in the game unless you really just want to grind for hours. Squirtle, on the other hand, is strong against 3 of the gyms and weak to only 2 of the gyms. Now Bulbasaur is also strong to 3 of the gyms and weak to only 2 of them, but the 2 gyms that the Bulbasaur line is weak to come towards the end of the game, meaning that you probably already found Pokemon at that point in the game that can help you and aid you in those battles. Since Bulbasaur is strong to the first 2 gym leaders in Kanto, it's like the perfect Pokemon to start off with. And that's pretty much it. People think that Bulbasaur is kind of like the easy mode in Pokemon, Squirtle's kind of the normal mode, and Charmander is definitely hard mode. So in choosing a starter, it's ultimately up to you. I mean, there is no bad starter, except for Tipig. Seriously? Get out of here. Just because I mentioned you does not mean I want you in this video. Get out. No! Get out! God! That thing does not learn. Like I said, there is no bad starter. It's how you use your starter. It's the moves you teach it, the EVs you give it, the love that you have for it. It all plays a part in how good your Pokemon is. Pretty much any starter you pick is going to suit you very well for the metagame, and you're going to excel with it. But if we're talking competitive Pokemon battling, it seems that Charizard may be your best bet after all. Right now it's the most common of the 3 in the competitive scene, with Charizard Y wrecking almost everything. But just because everyone and their grandmother is using Charizard for their competitive team does not mean it's the best. It's about the team that you make and what fits best on your team. Please leave a comment below and let me know what your favorite Kanto starter is. And also put down your favorite memory with that starter. Please like the video and please subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. You guys would be fantastic. And don't worry, I have a lot more stuff planned. And just thanks again. I appreciate your time.